Hello again. I'm here to talk about more experiences I've had with YouTube's automated system, and for those who aren't subscribed to me and might have never heard of me, my name is Jacob Matthew Crawford, and I'm a huge movie buff, and I do video reviews of movies, and I have a few series in which I do these type of reviews, and one of them is a show called Old School Trailer Hounds that I do with a woman named Christine Jones. It's a show where we watch old movie trailers and just give our thoughts on them. And of the series that I've tried doing on my channel, I'd have to say Old School Trailer Hounds is my personal favorite. But I've only put out 4 episodes of that show. And I really wanted to do more and put out more, but some issues just kept coming up due to the automated system that YouTube has, and this problem lasted for about 5 months. It all started when I posted the first episode where we reviewed the trailer for Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes from 1977. And what exactly happened? Well, I made an opening credit sequence for this series where I had a little montage of those title cards you see in trailers, and I used some music from GarageBand called Shufflin' Blues. And it was a pretty cool intro. Many people told me so, and I liked it, but the problem was pretty much the moment I finished uploading an episode of Old School Trailer Hounds, the video was hit with a Content ID claim and was monetized by this claimant who calls itself Audium Label. And from what I've looked into, Audium is a parent website that says it works to catch people who use copyrighted music. And the music that Audium claimed I was using was not even called Shufflin' Blues. It was something called Know Your Purpose, and the first 2 times they put claims on my videos, they attributed the song Know Your Purpose to a group called Philbright. The 3rd time it was for something called Free Play Music. The whole thing has been more of an annoyance than anything else, and I'm just gonna run through how this all started and kind of the history of it all. When I put up the Hills Have Eyes episode of Old School Trailer Hounds, Audium put the claim on my video, and I disputed the claim successfully by saying that I got it through iMovie, and at the time I didn't realize fully that iMovie would get it through GarageBand, but I bought both GarageBand and iMovie for my laptop, so I do have the right to use whatever music or sound effects come with either one, and I had to wait 30 days for the claim to be disputed, and that's the way it works with YouTube. I try to dispute a Content ID claim, and I have to wait 30 days, and for the Old School Trailer Hound of The Hills Have Eyes, it was exactly 30 days, and I believe the copyright claim on the video was released just an hour before the deadline ended, before they were required to respond, because the way it works is if they don't respond within 30 days, then the claim is automatically lifted. But this group, Audium, they waited until almost the last possible minute, and after all that was over, I uploaded the second episode of Old School Trailer Hounds, where me and Christine talked about this movie called The Formula from 1980. Once again, I uploaded it and almost right away, and I upload all my videos these days as private before I make them public. And almost right away, the Formula episode got content ID'd by Audium, and I disputed again. And what I wrote in my dispute email was, "The name of the song is Shufflin' Blues. I obtained it from the iMovie software that I purchased. Therefore, I have iMovie's permission to use the song content in my review." And once again, I didn't understand at the time that while I got it through iMovie got it through GarageBand, but I bought both softwares for my computer, so I do have the right to use them. And once again, the claim was disputed. I didn't have to wait the full 30 days this time, but it was still a very annoying experience because it delayed my ability to upload more episodes, because I had used this theme song for all 4 of the episodes I had made, and I really didn't want to change it. And I was curious to see if it would happen again. And for the third episode, where we talked about Lucio Fulci's Zombie, it happened again. And I did the same thing. I filed a dispute, only this time I added to the email where I said the name of the song is Shufflin' Blues. I obtained it from the iMovie software that I purchased. Therefore, I have iMovie's permission to use this song, content in my review. Then I added, "This is the third time that Audium, the claimant, has made this very same bogus complaint. Please correct these burdensome and unfair business practices." This time, my dispute was not approved. An important thing to know is when you make a dispute against a copyright claim on your video, it's the claimant's decision as to whether or not you do have the right to use the music or if they were wrong. And I think it should be fairly obvious just how unfair that system is, and with the dispute not approved, they still got to monetize my video. Now, to be clear, at this time, I don't monetize my videos. My channel is very small, and I don't feel like I could make any real money or make a living at where I am right now. However, I do not want someone monetizing and making money off of my video when they are not the person who made it, when they have no right to monetize it. And I could have gone further. The next step would be to appeal. And the problem with that is, it is once again up to Audium to decide if I have the right. And I read that if they decided not to lift the claim, if they did not approve the appeal, then my channel could be at risk to be taken down. And I do not want that, and I have a lot of videos that I'm trying to work on, big videos, that I plan to release in October, and the videos that I do, they take a lot of creative energy, and if I devote my time to fighting this, then it would hurt my creative energy. And once again, this whole thing has just been more annoying than anything else, so I had to yield. As much as I hate the fact that I had to yield, and I took down the video and I went back, and all the videos of Old School Trailer Hounds that I had yet to put up, I re-edited the opening to have different music, and I was able to put those videos up without getting falsely content ID'd. The whole thing is this whole mess with the third Old School Trailer Hound is just a good example of some faults in this particular area of YouTube's system, and showing how some group or company takes advantage of the system and uses these bullying tactics to make sure that the little man can't really fight back. And I don't have the means to successfully appeal this stuff, and as much as I'd love to, I just don't have the patience or energy to do it right now, and hopefully if I ever get big enough, I would be able to in the future. And two final important things I want to bring up. It should be important to know that the only Old School Trailer Hound to not have its claim successfully disputed was the one where I brought up that this had happened for a third time, and I think that should speak for itself. The second thing I want to bring up is I sent an email to iMovie to ask if I do have the right to use their and GarageBand's music, and which I do, but iMovie hasn't yet to get back to me, and I was gonna wait to make this video until I hopefully got an email from them. But with the way things are right now on YouTube with content creators, I feel this is the best time as any. YouTube's system has really gotten frustrating and scary, especially for people who do monetize their videos, and makes it scary at the idea of ever trying to monetize your videos, especially for someone like me. What I'm talking about is this new thing YouTube is doing where they won't monetize, or they demonetize videos that they deem not advertiser friendly. And I personally haven't experienced this thing because I don't monetize my videos, but those who do monetize have made very great videos where they go in depth about their situations and this whole thing, and I'm going to put links to those videos down below. The best ones, in my opinion, have come from Philip DeFranco, The Amazing Atheist, and Mr. Repsion. This has been another video where I talk about my experiences with YouTube's automated system, and not sure it will make too much of a difference, but just letting it be known, and anyone who sees it, you will know as well.